Hi, this is Josh Yenne here with Homespun, and this is part 2 of right hand training for the fingerstyle guitar. Hopefully that you have seen the first part of this series, which is going to give you the basic for what we're going to go off of today. So if you haven't done that, it might behoove you to go back and get that one and leave this one for later, because it all is going to sort of build off those exercises. So what this is about is sort of, I kind of equate it to like muscle training if you were going to do sports like lifting weights or something, or I prefer the allegory if you are a Karate Kid fan, the wax on, wax off, or paint the fence allegory. So generally, we're just focusing on the right hand. We're dumbing down the left hand completely. This is going to help any kind of fingerstyle guitar you want to do in the future. But for example, that little thing I was just playing, it's a totally nice little sound. We could play an entire song through that. I'm just playing a G and a C here. And that sounds like good old fingerstyle guitar. If we were to break that down, all we're doing is we're taking the beginning of pattern 5, which is squeezing with our middle, when we're playing the thumb. And then we're just playing pattern 1. This is 5. And then we're basically in pattern 1 here, right? We got index, thumb, middle, thumb, index. So pattern 5, and that's just pattern 1. Thumb, middle, thumb, index. We're trying to graduate to the point where it just feels like music, right? So this is super helpful, and I'll demonstrate here. So I'll do pattern 1. I'll do 2 bars each. 2. I'll just do thumb. 2 bars. I'll go back to pattern 1. And thumb. So literally any of the things we talked about in the first lesson, or we're talking about now, we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, right? I'm doing the alternate bass right now. I'm going to do that first and then we'll do the static bass. If we want to put a strum inside of our fingerstyle, say we're, I'll stay with pattern 1, just stay consistent. Say we're... Okay. Okay, here's our last thing. We're going to talk about single notes without a pick with the fingerstyle. This is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing thumb down, finger up. Basically 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, I'm doing thumb and middle finger because that's just sort of what naturally feels good to me. Some people are going to lean more on thumb and first finger. It really doesn't matter. There's not really an advantage to one. Whichever one you like, it's kind of a coin toss. Some people like one, some people like the other. There's worth to spending time on both, but you're probably going to default to one. Okay? This is the first thing. It's just